And recently, I've turned my attention towards looking more towards information surrounding the facility. If I could get Holland's help, progress in the case might come faster. That, and if I just told Charlotte why I'm so interested in the case to begin with. But I'm not really that type of person. I guess I could be, but I don't really want to be. I want to go to bed. Bed.
Parker,
Danny?
I told you I wanted to be called Danielle.
That sounds like a you problem.
I guess it is, PJ.
You're still not winning this argument.
Fine, be that way. Parker, what are you doing up so late?
It's not that late.
It's 2 a.m.
Oh, okay. It's a little late. Why are you up so late?
I had to use the restroom.
What a coincidence. So did I.
At your desk?
Look, it's none of your business. I'm 16. I can go to bed whenever I want. You're 14. You can't. Go to bed.
Why don't you just tell me what you're doing up?
Because it's none of your business. Besides, you wouldn't be interested.
Last night, when I woke up, you were talking about Mom.
I talk about Mom a lot.
That's a lie. We never talk about Mom.
Do you want us to talk about Mom?
Sometimes, but I think it hurts Dad when we do.
Yeah, if we're being honest, it hurts me a little too.
It's not our fault.
No, it's not.
Dad says you don't believe that you have a hard time with things because you carry around Mom's actions as a result of you not being enough. He says it caused you to doubt yourself, and that's why you have a hard time making friends.
That's not why I have a hard time making friends.
I think about it sometimes, with Joey. I wonder sometimes if I'm a good enough girlfriend for him.
Danny, you're a freshie. You shouldn't be worrying about your relationship. At 14, guys are dicks. It doesn't matter if they leave or not. It's not a reflection of anything about you.
Is that why you've never had a boyfriend?
No, it's not.
Then is it Mom?
I don't think so. Well, I'm sure Dad told you how I was after Mom left.
Not really. But I remember I wasn't that young when she left. It used to be different. We all did.
I'd say you're doing a pretty good job, sis.
Not always. Sometimes it hurts to think about it. I start wondering if I did something wrong or if there was something we could have done to help her. But then I remember what Dad said.
Mom had problems long before we were born.
But you don't believe that.
I believe it. I don't believe that I never made them worse.
If you made them worse than I did too.
No, Danny, you didn't.
Then neither did you. So what are you working on?
Something I probably shouldn't be.
And what would that be?
Do you remember Mom going to rehab before she left for her drinking?
Yeah, that place on the edge of town. What is it called? Nala, Nawalo.
Close. It's called Nawala Rehab Facility.
Is that what you're doing? Looking into Mom's rehab facility?
Yeah,
Why?
because Mrs. Holland just died 2 weeks after she was discharged from the Nawala Rehab Facility.
So, Mom left. Mrs. Holland was attacked by an animal.
Yeah, I know. It's a silly coincidence. Go to bed.
Wait, do you think there might be a connection?
Go to bed, Danny.
Fine, but you should take your own advice.
Those who can't do, teach.
Jerk.
Careful with that tone, little sis. I'm your ride to Jamie's party.
If you don't get your license taken away.
Jerk. Shit, this is still recording. Guess this one isn't going to Charlotte. Wednesday, September 26th, Episode 4, Family History.
send me a recording this morning. Everything okay?
Yeah, sorry about that. I was deliriously tired while making it, and instead of editing out the 5-minute conversation I had with my sister, I deleted the whole thing. I'll remake it once I get home.
Wait, what time were you recording yesterday?
I believe Danny said it was 2 a.m.?
2 a.m.? Parker, you need to be going to sleep.
I know, that's what she said.
What?
I didn't mean it like that.
Sorry, dirty mind. Margo says go to bed early or she'll tell your dad.
Tell Holland that she's not my mother and she can kindly shut the hell up.
I am not telling her that.
Put it on speaker so I can tell her.
Not doing that either. Look, just accept the nice show of concern and move on.
Fine. Right now I'm looking into the facility your mom went to. I think it's the main connection.
Connection to what?
Damn it, Miller!
You said you wanted her on our side.
Which I'm not.
I thought this would be the best way for her to learn what we're doing.
Please tell me the two of you aren't sitting in that stupid cafe together with your phone blasting on speaker as we discuss a murder case?
We have AirPods in.
I'll accept that.
What connection?
Between your mom and my personal connection.
And what exactly is that?
It's personal.
You want my help, right?
I never said that.
Charlotte told me you did.
Charlotte!
I'm sorry. I thought it'd be a good way to start. Also, I couldn't keep my mouth shut once I started.
You don't even know Charlotte well enough to know she likes to make everyone happy. That includes telling me things.
I know she's pushy.
Whatever.
Who's the connection?
Why should I tell you? You just said Charlotte's more loose-lipped than Marie Schrader.
Because you want my help.
Do I?
Why are you so difficult?
Mommy issues.
That's it. I'll do the rest on my own.
Wait, that's it, isn't it? Your mom disappeared after rehab. She went to the same rehab as my mom, didn't she?
Yeah.
Why would you keep that from me?
Because there's a part of me that wonders if there actually is a connection. Or if I'm just hoping my mom didn't walk out on my family without looking back or leaving a note.
Your mom's body was never found. That's why they think she left.
Yeah, I know. That part is stumping me. But my mom left 2 weeks after she got back from rehab.
Same as mine.
And they were at the same rehab center? You're sure?
Positive. The Noala Rehab Facility. My mom went there for alcoholism.
So they even have the same problems.
But which one is the outlier?
What do you mean?
Was Parker's mom supposed to be found, or was my mom supposed to stay lost?
Well, that's obvious, right?
What are you thinking?
Well, whoever is doing this wouldn't want to get caught, right? So, what catches more attention? An addict running away from their family or a dead body?
So my mom is the outlier.
But why? Did the killer slip up? Did your mom fight back? Did she run away?
We should go to your dad, Parker.
We don't have enough evidence yet. And if we're right about these patterns, we might never have enough evidence.
I'm guessing your mother's disappearance didn't make the papers.
To my knowledge, no, but I didn't exactly look at the newspapers when it happened.
But if this is a killer, they wouldn't just kill every 4 years, so there has to be more cases. We just have to look harder to find them. They aren't just going to spell out, like murder after rehab center.
That's a good point.
Thank you. I'm trying to pull my own weight.
Good for you.
So what's the next step?
You're asking? Does that mean you'll help?
This psycho took 2 mothers from their families, and that's just what we know of. I'm not letting him take any more, or at least I'm going to do my best to help stop them.
Then comb the internet and the web. Try to find at least one more example of someone going to the rehab center and not coming back.
Will one more example mean your dad has to redirect the case?
That's the hope. Call me if you find anything.
We will.
See you at school, and I will hunt you down tomorrow.
Please don't.
Too late!
Charlotte, seriously.
Charlotte, is everything okay? We literally just left the cafe.
I want to check to make sure you're helping us with the case out of your own will. I pushed Parker to do it in the beginning, and I kind of feel bad about it. So I just want to make sure I didn't do the same with you.
Trust me, I made my own decision on this one. Parker said some things when I was talking to her the other day that kind of sparked the need to take action in me. She's my mom, Char. I should be wanting to get to the bottom of this more than anyone. And I do.
Okay then. Thanks for putting my mind at ease.
Anytime. Don't be so hard on yourself. You are pushy, but not in the way that you would force someone to do something they don't want to do. You just make people realize that they want to do it. Like with Parker. I think deep down, she wanted to look into the case anyway.
You don't know what our first conversation was like.
True, but I know what Parker's like, at least about this case.
That's a good point. I have to go to dinner. Talk to you tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll see you at school.
Oh, and Margo?
Yeah?
We'll find the truth. One way or another. We'll figure out who took your mother.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm serious.
I am too. I hope we can find out what happened to her, but we're just kids. There isn't a ton we can do.
Well then, we'll do what we can.
And that's enough. Honestly, Charlotte, that's enough. For me, at least.
Okay.
Good night.
Night.
Thank you for listening to The Holland Case, with Caitlin Branco as Parker York, Samantha as Danielle York, Michaela Thompson as Charlotte Miller, and Cameron Sue as Margo Holland. The intro is composed by Ian Michael Brown, and the transitions and outro music are composed by Hudson Dobb. The series is written and edited by Caitlin Branco, with cover art by Charlie McCuffey and episode titles by Ben Hirota. Thanks again for listening, and stay tuned for the next episode.